It's another day to discuss football, and today na Manchester United focus. Of course, the season has ended already, and Manchester United. I don't know what is giving their fans this gut where they get this belief that next year they will win league. Probably because they have Amorim, but I'm here to tell Chief Presidio by my side here. Because I know say if the camera in my front, if you don't slap me, I will tell you that cry wey you cry yesterday. I mean pity you cut in half. Today, we go bury you. I'm ready to bury you. Because I go remind you of every single game we wanna lose. 17 losses in the league. No, 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 no. And there was one funny fact where you been highlight yesterday. You said Manchester United under Amorim, they find them difficult to win a game without red card. That is absolutely true. Absolutely. Yesterday was just another testimony. And we saw it. Before the red card, they were struggling. As soon as they got the red card, they scored 2 goals. But keep that aside. Full season ended yesterday after 38 games. Manchester United 16th on the log. Oh, trophyless. 16th on the log, and they're selling everything. They don't send Garnacho away. They want to cash in on Mino. Ericsson is leaving. Johnny Evans is leaving. So many players they leave. And now, can Manchester United attract big stars without Champions League football? It is almost impossible. But I have with me Chief Priest. I'll give him the floor to say whatever he wants to say. But let's not forget, I have a guest who's standing with me. Mr. Inka, welcome, boss.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you very much. So, Chief Priest, I know you have a lot to say, but cut it down because I know say if you dey talk a lot, you dey expose a lot, I will tackle you. So what do you have to say about your team this season? But don't cry, you. Don't cry, please. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Well, it's a very disappointing season for Manchester United. I myself, I was not expecting Manchester United to end up the way they did last season under Amorim. The Amorim I saw at Sporting Lisbon is not the Amorim I witnessed at Manchester United. See, I don't really know what is going on with Amorim, or I don't really understand Amorim pattern or style of play. The only thing I saw was Amorim change the formation of Manchester United 3-5-2. That was the only thing I understand. But every other thing is same way, same pattern,
Same result.
same result. How can you tell me that you were a coach, you were a big coach coming from Portugal, a big manager for that matter, from December, Manchester United only gathered 9 points to end of the season.
Sorry, come again. From
December, Manchester United survived getting only 9 points to the end of the season.
wait, December,
Yes.
January, February,
5 months.
March, April, May. 9 points.
I'm telling you,
Oh,
it was
Koto
so
Riba.
bad of Amorim. So I'm so bitter. I don't even know how to say this.
But how do you manage? How do you keep the stats even with the trauma they make you they go through? This is what they make you have sleepless nights. You cannot even come out with your peers and argue
I
football.
can't even talk about anything concerning football right now because Amorim have ended up
Your
killing
voice,
every damn
your
fucking
voice is
thing.
going down. Nah, they go okay.
No,
This you have a Chelsea fan. He's ready to bury you.
no, I know he's
Mr. Yinka, do you have anything to tell Chief Priest?
Yeah, I think I have one or two things to say.
So
First
let
of
me be
all,
real, no worry, I'll keep
oh,
it.
thank you. So first of all, as a Chelsea fan, I think it's a very exciting thing to see
Oh,
that Man U are falling.
you're down for.
Yes, it's very exciting for us Chelsea fans. In fact, we are very happy they had this kind of season they have. And I'm so sure with this coach that they have, they're still going to go into next season. Even if they don't even go to relegation, I think they are just maybe they will have maybe
I'll
God
also
just save
mind
them
my
not to go. Yes, because this person that they have as a coach, I don't think the man actually knows what he's doing. The man is clueless. He doesn't know what he's doing. So how can you manage just 9 points? I think he had 12 with yesterday.
Okay, we just did it.
Okay,
Yeah.
you added that
Okay,
one.
yeah, he had. So I think he had
You
12.
forget.
Like
No.
even Enyimba will do better in that situation.
It's quite on. Let me. I'm
Are you sure of what now?
I'm not gonna fight Inca for whatever he said here.
Okay.
It's because of what Amorim did. That is what giving him the line to stand here and say anything and go scot free. Even Amorim have luck yesterday. Had it been I was opportune to be at the stadium. No, if I was opportune to be at the stadium at the last match.
God,
he will
please.
not. He will not escape it.
Why?
But what he did, do you know?
You can send it to life in prison.
Manchester have not fallen this level for
Yeah,
many
absolutely.
years
This is
for history.
their worst season in their history.
No Manchester United now can boast of being a Manchester fan. We make us now next
No, they had
season.
you now.
We'll be watching Manchester. You know, if you want to watch Manchester match, you will not talk about anything. You will not say anything about Manchester. You
keep
just
quiet
watch the match
and go home.
Anything you see, just close mouth and go home. Do you understand? I don't even know. I think Amorim is a mistake. Oh, I'm saying it too. Because what
do you believe too?
Yeah, he is. He's a big mistake because if you look at other coaches that have left, they use this same set of players and they didn't get this
kind of
result.
Result that Amorim get.
So we can blame the players all we want, but how can you have the same players that other coaches have used and got a better result? And when it comes to Amorim, in fact, it was only God that saved them. If he had coached the team from beginning of this season, I'm sure Man U would have been in relegation.
The pressure is getting worse.
Can you try and do a little statistics concerning Manchester United with Fulham, Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace, and West Ham and Aston Villa? All these lower division teams. Do you know what that money costs Manchester United? Manchester United have to play FA Cup with junior team with Wigan. They will start
by January.
In fact, the work is too much for Manchester United.
The embarrassment is something else.
Did you know the stress?
But now, going forward, the deed has been done already. Thankfully and fortunately for you guys, despite the poor season, we now no good relegation. Yes. Now, going forward, 2025-26 season, what should Amorim do to correct these wrongs? Because it's at this point now, Manchester United did their lowest. Their lowest.
Well,
I've seen big teams fall. They will come, but not to this level to survive relegation. No, this is too poor. We might be joking about it, too, but I feel your pain. Yesterday, I felt your pain. Let me pour you water. Today, I don't want to pour you water. I want you to believe that your voice can be heard.
The last time I saw a big team fall the way Manchester did, it's out of maybe PFA, one of two.
Yeah.
They snatch points away from them. They will go down
or
to
the match fixing issues. Yeah.
Not because you played match and you lose, you keep losing. It's so bad for Amorim. But what I think Amorim should do right now, we're just giving one more lifeline, and that will be from
week
June
1 to week 15.
Yes.
If it doesn't change,
he's going. And he will need to sack some set of players and bring in
that brings me to that point. Which players you believe? I want you to mention 3 to 5 players you believe say don't deserve to wear that jersey called Manchester. Leave aside Eriksen that is leaving, Evans that is leaving, Shoulder player is leaving, Lindelof that is leaving. Leave those players aside. Mention like 3 to 5 players who believe in the words to wear that jersey.
Well, right now, whenever a team drop to level of Manchester United, you hardly have a good or a quality player want to join the team. So it's going to be a hard task for Manchester right now. The kind of player we need, you don't even need that Maino. See that young boy, we don't need him right now. You see Hujlon, he's not the kind of boy.
Do you mean Hujlost?
Hujlost.
Okay, Hujlon, that man in front. Sorry, I forgot.
We don't need him right now. Did you see what is his name? That Heaven. We don't even
need the Heaven, no?
We don't need.
You need the Heaven. Right now, you don't need Heaven.
If Manchester need to escape where they are right now, next season, we need experienced player that they want to play football. We need to go out of all these big teams because nobody will want to come. Go to Argentina, Brazil. Go to Uruguay, go to Brazil. Get these boys that want to fight, that want to bring back the glory back. Because the people that is there, all these youth boys, all these academy boys that Amorim keep introducing to the team, it's not what we need right now. I think the whole front line is there. If you allow me, I think Fernandes need to go.
He's 30 years. I would advise him to go leave. Go and get the money.
Fernandes is a kind of bad luck to Man. Let me put it like that way. People see Fernandes, he's doing the job. Yes, he's creating some kind of chances. But since Fernandes came into Manchester United and take that mantle as a captain, things are not moving the way it should be. I don't like Fernandes. I don't know why I don't just like him. He's spoiling. Let him just leave.
All right, thank you very much.
And, this Saudi Arabia, one of the Saudi Arabia team,
they're interested.
Let him go there like Ronaldo. Let him go there and meet.
And I think they offered 100 million for his transfer.
We need that money. We let him go.
All right,
Let
thank
Amorim start. Let him forget Fernandes because he's covering a whole lot of boys. Like he's not doing the job for Manchester United. Look at what other midfielders are doing. You will see that Fernandes is not doing anything. Forget that. You know that English league, they are a media team.
they hype their players very well.
Yes. So I know what I'm saying. Fernandes for me, he needs to leave too.
All right, thank you very much. So, Mr. Yinka, I know you're a Chelsea fan.
And maybe I forget, we still need a good goalkeeper like Martinez. Or in fact, the two goalkeeper we have, they need to go. Or they let them go and bring back the hit team that we have before. Then bring him back. All these two goalkeeper that we have, I don't like them.
All right,
But they are not good. Not that I don't like them. Everybody know that they are not good. If
Right.
you are not good, I'm not the only one watching Manchester United
For sure.
game. They are not good.
Every at least they give
They
3
keep
points.
making mistakes like Busquets goalkeeper. They keep making mistakes. Shit.
Sorry, why easy. I understand your pain. Don't worry. It will be well, but maybe in the next 15 years. Sorry, Mr. Yinka, I know you're a Chelsea fan, and leave aside the rivalry between Chelsea and Man U. Hit the nail on the head. What is your best advice for Man U
Advice, we need advice like that.
if
Just
you
help
want to
us.
help them?
Just help.
I know you don't help them win the league, but help them come to 10 at least. Just talk.
So if you look at, let's even forget about Chelsea. Let's use Man City as an example. When Pep came, he spent heavily. He changed all positions. Although he didn't win the league, I think he came fourth that
Yeah.
season. Chelsea too. I think they did almost the same model. They spent heavily. Now they came fourth. So I think next season is going to be better, like I said. Now, I think Manchester United need to do the same thing. They need to overhaul that team, bring in a manager that will build the team from the beginning. Like I said, I don't believe Amorim is a good fit for that job. They need a better experienced coach and overhaul that team and build that team. Now they don't have European football. They don't have any other.
We are not going
Social play.
anywhere. We're
So
not
this is the,
having
this
our.
is the
Pressure is
best.
lesser now.
This is the best
Pressure
time
is
for
lesser
them
now.
to
Yeah.
bring in players. I know they don't have the aura to maybe invite new like big players, but if they have the money,
Yes.
they can bring them in with the help of like an experienced coach that has the aura. They can invite players. They can bring in very good players that can help them get out of this mess that they've put themselves.
All right, thank you very much. So, Mr. Chief Priest, one final word before we call it a day. I know if you don't get final, I will understand. Maybe your box right now, the words within your box don't empty because you have used the whole words from week 1 to week 38. And I get 39 points, I think. Just let's say
No, 42.
42 points.
42.
Okay, 42. Not try, not try. Just a little over a point.
Can you imagine 42?
Just a little over I say 1 point per game. I'll draw on the pledge game. So, what's your final word to your fellow Manchester United? I want you to look at the camera and advise Manchester United fans.
You know,
Make them not go get BP. Oh my God, their mama. They don't go get BP.
the final thing I have to say right now is that it's like giving Amorim a second chance. I'll be like a girlfriend that disappoints. Maybe he came back and said
I'm
apologies, like he did last
time.
he did yesterday. He apologized to the whole team and everybody. Now the second chance, we have to give him the second chance, but not for the full team, for the full season. You know, because we are crumbling. In fact, Manchester is lost, no signal anymore. So what we has to do now is to find a way to bring in big boys that can do this thing for Manchester. Not youth boys, not academy boys, because in the kind of situation we are now, we don't need these youth boys. So that's what all Manchester fans, we should all support Amorim, back him up, and still give him one lifeline to see what he can do.
All right, thank you very much. Of course, as you all know, this is the Refined Football Podcast show. Right now isn't the best time to be a Manchester United fan, sincerely speaking. But this is football. It can always, if you be day rosy all the time, at some point you go jump hurdle, you meet some obstacles. Your ability to pinpoint where you fail, mark that spot. So when you get to that spot again, you go feel maneuver that spot. That's what makes you a big team. We've seen big teams falling down the pecking order and rise up again. But Manchester United hold on too much. It's almost relegated, almost. But thankfully, they didn't go to the championship to play championship football. Next season, no Champions League football, no continental football. The pressure is lesser. Now they can go and build. Can they rebuild? We don't know. Until this 2025, 2026 comes up, then we can find out. This is Refined Football Podcast Show. Please ensure to like, comment, and share. God bless you as you do so. Thank you for watching.